Hello, everyone. Happy, what is today? Friday. Yeah. Going live again one more time because it's almost 8 o'clock here in Seattle. And I'm getting ready to go to bed. I've got enough energy to do one more painting. And I'm just going to improvise, kind of explain as I go. What I did today, I put this is gray and like a little purple. Well, it's actually magenta mixed with white and gray, and then I put a little green up here. So this is the undertone. If you saw the other day, I put a little green up in the sky. It came out looking pretty good. So I just did one. I got the other one in the kitchen, so I hung it up in there. It came out pretty good. The last one I just did. Let's get the world spinning there. The crazy world that we live in. All right, so I'm going to get started. I'm not sure if I want to lay it out today or just do the sky and do the mountain. That's what I'm doing, thinking. He told you to stop spamming. I mentioned a dead guy. You mean someone like someone that died in the past and he thought you were spamming? That's weird. I thought spamming was using copyrighted material. That's what spam is. Spam is if you use somebody else's picture and like a copyrighted picture, I think, is spam. That's what I thought spam was. I don't think that guy knows what spamming is. Look it up. Look it up, Ruben, and tell me what the definition of spamming is. I'm going to get started with the sky here. I'm going to do I got some gray and green up here. I'm using cerulean blue because I got a whole tube of cerulean blue. So I'm just going to put a blue sky up here. Really thin blue sky. So some of that undertone kind of bleeds through, okay? This is all dry, so I'm just painting on top of an undertone. If you imagine this was still white, a white canvas, it would be a little brighter. So this underpaint kind of tones the color down a little bit so the reflection isn't coming back underneath as white. So it's kind of a cool technique. Because if it was still white underneath here, this blue would look a little different. It would look a little brighter, I think. Yeah, I don't understand what he meant by that. I did a video a long time ago of I did the national anthem on my guitar. It's still on. It's still on YouTube, and I used a bunch of pictures I found on Google of women wearing like the red, white, and blue bikinis. So the national anthem was playing. It was my song. I played it, but the pictures were all different girls wearing red, white, and blue. And then the guy, somebody left a comment, said this is spam. I'm like, so I thought using other copyrighted pictures was spam. So that's what I thought it was. So I don't know. Or I thought spam was like if you're trying to promote your own product or something like that. I'll look it up when I'm done. We'll talk about it on the next video. I'm going to try a little green up there for some reason in the sky. Just not much. I mean, I've heard of artists putting green up in the sky before. I'll just put a little hint of it with the blue. Because, I mean, if you mix a little yellow with green, it makes blue anyway. So it's kind of like, you can hardly tell that that's in there. I think it'll look pretty cool. That last painting I did, it came out pretty cool, man. With all the tall trees on the side. I think I'm going to do something different today. Maybe a low horizon here with water and maybe small mountains back here, and then like more clouds, like big booming clouds or something. Because I usually put my mountains way up here, right? So then I have a small sky. It's usually a smaller sky I get to work with. But if I lower the mountain down, I'm looking at some other paintings I did. Most of my mountains start up way up here, high. So maybe I'll lower it down today so I can have bigger clouds, I'm thinking. Yeah, let me do that in this one. I'm telling you, every painting I do is from my mind. They always come out different. They're never the same. That's what's cool about painting from your mind. Or just letting your brush follow your thoughts, you know. I should do a session where once I start getting more people in here, Ruben, I like let people tell me what they want me to put in there, you know. But I don't think I got enough following yet for that. You know what? I think let's put a little color in the sky. Remember I was saying the other day everything I do is blue and green, so let's put a little color in here. Just to light it on a little bit of color up there. Not much, just enough to show that there's color up there. I like the way that's coming in. It's not like so bright, you know. It's like a dull pink, which is fine. I want color, but I don't want it to be like boom, bright in your face, you know. So maybe that'll help. Let's see. And then I'll put a low mountain down here. Like right in here. Then I won't have too much landscape here to work with, which is fine with me. You know, the last two mountains I didn't even put anything on the shady side. Yeah. Yeah, 2000's pretty good. You know what it is right now? Everybody's into the shorts. They they sit on their phone and just go through shorts all day. They don't like to sit and watch something for an hour anymore. Before shorts, man, this is all we had was long videos. So I think it'll come back around. I think you're right. This is fun. I used to love watching like Bob Ross paint, and that was pretty fun just watching him do it. You know. And that was way back. That was way back in the 70s and 80s. I'm gonna try that same type of mountain I did earlier, but with a light gray, like a purplish gray. Let's see. I'm gonna make the peaks. I'm gonna make it look more like a fantasy mountain with like tall peaks, which I always tell people don't make your peaks so tall. And we're gonna make these peaks like stand up a little bit so it looks a little different. Tall peaks. That already looks kind of cool. Then maybe I'll put some distant mountains in the behind it in a little bit here. Let me put some more color down here. Maybe some more of that rose color down here. I almost need like a third phone now, so I could, if I needed to go on Google, I could have another phone to Google something. Binte. The same vibe, yeah. This I just sat here before this one and watched one of my videos because I mean I enjoyed watching my own video, you know. And then it kind of I go, well, maybe I should just do another one before I go to bed, you know. I'm gonna try it. You can tell this one's gonna go quick because I got the mountain down low. I don't have to do much work down here. Uh, I already like the sky. You see that hint of green up in there? It'll probably get covered with clouds, but that's all right. I think I'm gonna do. Oh yeah, that's what I'll do. Watch this. Let me get my smaller brush and a lighter gray, a very light gray. We'll make some like. I wonder if I should put these in later, but I want to have like It's going to have to be darker gray. Some like further mountains back here that are kind of tall and pointy as well. I don't know if it's going to look good, but we'll see. Just something like that back there. Yeah, I think that'll look all right. Cool. I like that. And then we'll just put a couple over here. Could even make them taller, I think. Just to add more things in there. All right. Oh, you're thinking about a college application? Stressing over college, huh? Yeah. I didn't have to stress over mine. I got a full ride in Kansas. It was so it was easy to choose my college. They were going to pay for all my 4 years, so that's where I went. Let's see. I'm going to do some green. I think, should I do green? No. I don't think green is going to look good in this picture. Brown. Let's do the brown hill again. Those came out pretty good the other day. I won't make it as dark, but I put like some brown down here, and it ended up looking pretty good. Maybe I'll put water down there again. Some kind of yeah, I think water down there again for some reason. I did that on the other painting. Let me make it a very light blue though. Very light blue water here under the mountain. Wow. Wow, that's looking pretty good. I really like that. Now make this all dark down here. Uh, a little bit of green and brown, but dark green here. Might make this an easy painting. I really like these colors for some reason. Uh, this isn't really the way I usually paint these colors in, but I kind of like it. These kind of look like little hills down here now. Pretty good. This almost looks like a sandy beach now, but if I would have, if I bring the water down here more, I could make it look more like a beach. Let me do that. It just looks like if I bring this water down more here, I can change the way it looks here. Yeah, kind of like a beach down here. Maybe I'll make this whole thing a beach. Coming kind of down like this. There we go. Something different. Do do do. I put foothills back there. It almost looks like an old style painting. Maybe I used to do like this. You're only a freshman in high school, Bente? Oh, you got a long way to go before college. Yeah, you're already stressing on that. You must have your family must be really watching your education. Yeah, you never know. You still got to prepare. Yeah, you still got to do it. So this is different now. Now I'm going to have to make water come and splash on this beach. And I don't remember how I used to do that. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Let's try the knife. I don't think this is the right way, but that'll have to do, because kind of looks like water coming up onto the beach here. These tall peaks are kind of difficult to do. But I'm just going to throw it up there quickly. It's not bad. Different, but I like the colors so far. They're really like it's a dull look. They're really flat, the colors. I'm about ready to try some clouds. Let's do some clouds. I want to make some big booming clouds here. I think I'm just going to fill most of it in with clouds. I've been using this cloud technique for a couple weeks now. I really like it. I'll go back pretty soon to my other style, but what's cool about this style, you can put the clouds in really quick, and they look cool. It's like a quick way to fill up your sky with clouds, man. I just did these clouds in like 2 minutes. They look pretty good. Put some small ones down here. Really getting into the painting today. Might get my head right in there. That looks pretty good. Now I'm gonna run one from here now up this way. Try and make it look bigger if I can. Let's see if just a big cloud up here. Right there. That's big enough. Cool. Clouds are kind of tricky. I just kind of threw these up there, but I'm going to try and layer some in here once this dries. Kind of like how I did this one and this one. So it looks like there's clouds on top of each other. And then I'm going to fill in the sky. I'm just going to fill the rest in here. This is my style of clouds here. I learned that on my own. This particular style. That's why I've been using it the last 2 weeks. Because you see how I leave some of the undercolor in here, so then it looks like a shadow automatically. Wow. I just filled that whole sky up in like, what, 5 minutes? Ba-da-ba. Pretty cool. I'm going to make this cloud a little longer here. Just so it looks like it's on top of this cloud. So it looks layered, you know. If you just put clouds and you don't layer it, then it looks funny. You want to get some kind of layered clouds in here. I'll probably do one more right in here on top of this one. But for now, that looks pretty good. I'm going to try some pink right around the top of the mountain. A light pink. I'll try it over here first. Yeah, because I think it needs a different color here. It's just a wash. Yeah, I like that better. I'll probably have to hit it again because it's going to soak in. There we go. Look at that. You asking me if I'm going to have merchandise, Binte? Oh, yeah. I mean, if you want one of these paintings, just let me know. We just have to find a way to hook up. I have, I don't know if you have, what social media do you have? Instagram or Facebook? Any one of those? I could get my social medias going again, and then we can discuss on there. Like I had Instagram and I had Facebook, but I just recently lost them because I took my phone to the iPhone I Apple store, and they couldn't save all my passwords to Facebook and Instagram, so I lost all those. I lost it all. I'm sure I can figure out how to get all my Instagrams back. I just got to do remember the email password or something. I got to go in there and change the password. That's all. The way I have it set up, I have these hanging at like a few breweries here in town, and I just have my Venmo number up there. They just scan my Venmo, they send me the money, and then they take the painting they want. That's how I do some of them. When I go to the, I guess I'll have to get a credit card machine. When I go do these, I told you I was going to start selling them at the summer, the weekend markets. And I think I can sign up for a credit card thing that attaches to my Apple phone with an app. And then I'll be able to accept credit cards, I believe. So I'll look into that next week. that's what you were talking about. Your mom has a credit card, or your grandma or something has a credit card. Oh, I want to do trees back there. That's what I want to do. I still want to put a little blue up here. Yeah, for now I'm selling these really cheap because like you guys are in early, but once if if one of the videos goes viral, the the painting will be worth more. You know what I mean? So if you saw the story on Bob Ross, he never sold any of his paintings. They're still sitting in the factory where they make the paint, his oil paint and stuff. There's a documentary on YouTube about it. All his paintings are just sitting in boxes in this warehouse. He never sold his paintings. And here he was giving advice on how to sell paintings, you know. But I'm sure if that company, you know, did some kind of auction, they'd probably sell a lot of his, because all those paintings are documented, you know, with this TV show. That's kind of like what I'm doing. Every painting I do, I want to have a video of it. So whoever buys a painting, you know, they can watch the video occasionally on the painting that they have. And these videos never go away. Like I've had at least 10 YouTube channels in my life, and I don't even know the passwords to my old channels, but the videos are still up there. All my old videos are still on YouTube. They keep everything on there. They make it real easy now to make a video. You just need your phone. You can upload it from your phone. Back in the day, you had to have a camera, and you had to put the camera into your computer. Then you had to render the movie. You had to render it and do something. Then you had to upload it. And then, I mean, it took a long time just to put a video on YouTube. You could work on that thing for hours. And then if you had a slow system, it could take hours for that thing to upload to YouTube. Sometimes it wouldn't go through all the way and you'd have to start over again. I mean, it was hard. That's why when they came out with these lives, I love these lives. Once it's done, it goes on. And you can always edit the description later on. This one's coming out a little different than, wow, it looks pretty cool. It's not like any of the colors I usually use. All right, I'm going to put some trees across the back of this water. Foothills. This almost looks like kind of like Seattle, but we wouldn't have a beach down here. This would all be rocks. Same thing with Oregon. They have rocks down here by the ocean water. All right, I'm going to do since everything is light, I can use like I think a light green back here. I have to redo my water line, but I'm going to do another row of trees behind it and I think a lighter gray. Yeah, there we go. That looks cool. Light trees in the back, dark ones in the front. Wow. Did that a little backwards. I should have done the light ones first, but that looks pretty cool. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. I'm just going to put some trees here. I almost think like it needs to have a tree going way up here. Yeah, maybe right in between here. I'll have to get the big fan brush out for that. I'm going to put some bushes here. Get the big, a number four fan brush. Here we go. Big tree. Ruben's getting some milk and cookies. Oh yeah, that's gonna look pretty good. Uh, that's gonna be a big tree. So I'm gonna try and work this brush. That's one tall tree. I got my easel is squeaking. I got a squeaky easel. This isn't the best fan brush. That's why I'm having to extend my branches out now, because if this was bigger, it would have done this coming down, but that looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. It's nice and dark. All right, I think I want to put one. I don't want to cover that mountain, but I think I'm going to have to. Because I think it's going to look better with another tree right here, like behind it. Yeah, just to fill this side in. And then I'll put one here at an angle. It'll look pretty cool. I think the more trees you put in, the better. We'll put one like coming back in here like this. Cool. Raise my bushes up a little. And thinking right there, a small one in the middle. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I've kind of covered this whole side, but that's all right. You can still see the mountain. I put like a pathway going down here. It's looking pretty good. Ba-da-ba. It almost doesn't even look like water, does it? You know what I could do? I could probably turn that into just terrain. Get rid of the water. That'll work. That will work. I kind of like it. Got to put a little dirt underneath there. Wow, that looks cool. I put on my I put the that painting back there on X, Twitter, and it got like a lot of likes. That's the one that was kind of messed up the beginning and had to paint over everything. But man, it got the most likes on Twitter out of all my other paintings. If they would have known what I had to go through to get that painting done, they would have freaked out. But that's a nice green. That's a really nice green color for these. Wow. I actually mixed that green from my own blue and yellow. I used cerulean blue uh, to get this green. So it's not a green that you can buy out of the tube. So it's actually pretty good green I made there. Kind of looks natural. Looks like nature. That green there. Wow. Look at those clouds, man. I really made those mountains kind of pointy. I usually don't make them that tall, but I think I gotta fix this. I think I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it the way it is because I like the way the colors are gelling together. I'm gonna make these yellow, I think. I gotta get some different color in here. Pretty bright. It's a bright yellow. Do 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 do. So one more bush here. It's a big bush right here. That's water flowing down to the beach down there. Supposed to be a beach down there. I'm going to try those, you know, on the last painting I did, I swiped up some trunks in there. See if it works here. It'd be more like branches in here, but it's easier than using my brush. Cool. I think I'm about done, guys. How long did this take? An hour and 15 minutes. Wow, it still took a long time. It seemed like it was going easier, but do you know how to edit? Yeah, if you want to make I mean, I got so many videos that could be broken up into shorts and stuff. I don't have the time to do it. But I don't know how you would get the videos though. I try a light blue down here, believe it or not. Try to create some different bush colors down here. Purple. That's what I need. That looks pretty cool. Let me see something here. Yeah. All right, next time I do a painting, I'll use this magenta a little bit. It just kind of goes on heavy though. It goes on a little too heavy. So I'll have to lighten it up a bit. All right, I kind of like that. I kind of like it. I like it a lot. It's funny how the time just flies when I thought I was going pretty quick, but I guess I wasn't. I even had the underpaint done before I started the video. Look at those birds. Look at those birds up there. Wow. That really finishes the sky off. I'll put an eagle right there. There's an eagle coming through. We got lots of eagles in Seattle, man. Those birds they're pretty cool. Eagles. We got heron, seagulls, kingfisher. Have you ever seen a kingfisher fish or a bird? The kingfisher, it'll fly up over the water and then it dives head first into the water and then it comes out with a fish. Every time. It never misses. I was down at the locks a couple years ago and I was watching a blue heron fish. They just stand in the water because they got long legs, right? And they just wait for the fish to go by and then they just pluck it out of the water. Well, this blue heron, their head is like this, you know. It turned its head and looked back towards the rocks, and there was a rat up on the rocks. And that heron went to the rat and it grabbed the rat, and it was drowning the rat in the water, and then it was hitting it on the rocks, and then finally it just swallowed the rat. I was like, wow. That kind of changed my mind on what I thought about blue herrings, man, after I saw it eat a rat. All right, there you go, guys. That came out pretty good. Very different colors. I don't know if you guys noticed, but it's very different. Yeah, only a rat would eat a rat. This came out pretty good. It's time for the dancing lights. I only got one like on this one. I thought this one was pretty good. I'll have to like it. Got the dancing lights on. Now it's time for me to get a snack, Reuben. Some chocolate cake and milk. There we go. I got another like. You guys have been awesome, man. Thanks for popping in again. Wow, I didn't know that thing moved like that when I put the bubbles on. It has pop. It has pop, Glow, Slate, Nor, Dream, Glamour. Here's 8mm. Yep, you're welcome, brother. That's Glamour, Dream. I like the Dream one because you got to shake it a little and it looks like you're in a dream. Crush, Pop. That's Pop right there. Kind of makes it look brighter. Blush, Beam, Glow, Slate, Nor, Dawn, Dance Lights. All right, guys, have a good weekend. It's Friday, so you guys can relax. No school tomorrow. Cool. Silver screen. Yeah, have a good weekend, guys. Cheers.